In this episode of Civil Thursdays, I'm going to be telling you guys the best country to study abroad. So if you're looking to travel abroad, maybe to the UK, maybe to Canada, maybe to China, maybe to Japan, South Korea, to Australia, to Germany, to Norway, New Zealand, Finland, whatever country you are planning to travel to, I beg you, please hold up. In this video, I'm going to tell you the best country that you need to go study in abroad so you don't make any mistakes, okay? If you're interested in this content, I would suggest you hold on to your pen and your pad and give me just 1 second. 1 second, I'm gonna dash off to the market and I'm gonna be right back with more.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they're still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello YouTube, hello Chronicles, how are you all doing today? It's still your value-based king, Fuse, from FuseChronicles.com. We are a travel, tourism, and lifestyle channel here on YouTube, bringing you all you need to know about your travel tips and hacks for your journey all around the world. So tell me, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel yet? If you haven't subscribed, my friend, what are you doing? Come on now, go down and smash the subscribe button, click the bell icon, which is the notification bell that keeps you notified when we drop more valuable videos such as this one in the future. And why don't you go ahead and give us a thumbs up, because you're already here and you must have watched our videos, or there's something that got you interested in this video to click onto it and try to get the value in the content. So give us a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you found this video interesting, and they're going to find more people just like you all around the world to show these videos to. So come on now, help a brother out. And if you have family and friends who are thinking about going abroad to study, why don't you share this video with them so that they stay guided in their decision-making process. So now let's get down to the basics. Which is the best country for you to travel abroad to study in? The best country for you to travel abroad to study in is... I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, there is no one size fits all, okay? It depends on what you are looking for. It depends on what your end goal is. Are you looking for a country that when you finish studying, you want to stay back to work, and maybe sometime in the future you might want to apply for a full or permanent residency? Are you looking for a country with zero or little to no taxation? Are you looking for a country with ease of working? Are you looking for a country whereby you're going to be studying and you are going to be working at the same time, and there's going to be no limitation? So I'm going to try to categorize all of what I've just said and put them in context and tell you the country that fits certain criteria, okay? So everybody want to travel to the US. At least everybody I know wants to go to the US. Maybe because of the pop culture that the US is known for. Maybe it's because of what we see on TV, music and everything, but everybody wants to go to the US. Now, in trying to go to the US to study, whether it's for your BSc or for your master's degree, you need to know one thing, okay? When you travel to the US to study, the US doesn't grant you work permits to work in the US while studying. So whether you're studying for your BSc or your master's degree, you cannot work off campus. Okay? You can only work on campus. So you can get on campus jobs. And on campus jobs, unless you're very lucky or you are studying in a university in a very commercial city like maybe California or Texas, or Texas is the state, I'm sorry, Dallas or Houston, but a commercially viable city, that's when you're probably gonna get paid a lot to work on campus. But if you're thinking of traveling abroad to study because you want to get work experience like I did, when I was traveling abroad to study, I prioritized working in a different country to studying in a different country. So studying in a different country, I'm sorry, studying in a different country was not the end all and be all for me, but working in a different country was my priority. Okay? So if you're thinking about this, America is not the right choice for you. No, sir, it is not. Okay? If you want to get this done, there are two countries that are perfect for you. Two countries. One is Canada, and the other one is the United Kingdom, particularly England. Canada does not need you to apply for a work permit if you want to work in Canada and study in a university at the same time. You can work on campus and off campus. You don't need a work permit, but you just need to be sure of the district or county that you're studying in. I made a video about jobs that do not require you to apply for a work permit while working in Canada. It's gonna pop up somewhere up there so you can find out the criteria and the different counties and the requirements for you to work in Canada as a student, okay? Now, if you are studying in the United Kingdom, particularly England, all you need to do is apply for an NIS number. An NIS number is your National Insurance Security Number. This is what the taxman is going to use to tax your earnings or your revenue or whatever you make when you work, or your employer is going to use this to pay taxes on the income or salary that is paid to you. This is all you need to do, and then you go out, open a bank account, and go apply for different jobs. It's as simple as that. That's why I tell you Canada and the United Kingdom are the two best destinations for people that are looking to travel abroad to study and work at the same time. Now, if you are looking to get full residency, or what people call PR or permanent residency, while studying abroad, now, I would not recommend that you travel to the United Kingdom. I would not recommend this at all, because if you finish studying in the United Kingdom, whether for your BSc, for your master's, for your doctorate, whatever, the most you can get when you finish studying is 2 to 3 years stay after you finish your degree program, and you will have to come back to your country and reapply for a visa. And when you even reapply for a visa, you're going to get 5 years. Dude, this is irrespective of whatever country you come from, as long as it's outside the United Kingdom, okay? If you want to go to the US to study, unless you start to process your work visa or your whatever visa category that is going to make you stay back in the US, you would have to come back to your country to process this as well. And yes, in the US, you can process a visa or change your visa status from your study visa to a work visa, or to a visa category that is going to offer you a green card or permanent residency. I've made a video about this as well. It's going to pop up somewhere, I don't know, somewhere up there. Alright, so if this is what you want to do, it's possible in the US, it's limited in the United Kingdom. It's not all that, there is no full potential for success in your application in the US. However, Canada is a viable destination for people who have an eye for permanent residency after their studies. If you plan to stay back in the country after you study, then Canada is the best place for you. In Canada, you can change every visa category, from your visitor's visa to your student visa to your work visa. You can change everything into a visa category that offers you permanent residency in Canada. Another country that shares this in common with Canada is Australia. Australia also offers you some viable options for permanent residency. Okay? Now, maybe you're thinking, Fuse, what about a country where I can go to study, and when I decide to apply for a job, I'm going to get work that gives me the potential to earn big, to get a big salary. Alright, now many people are going to think, oh, the US is going to do this for you, oh, Canada is going to do this for you, oh my God, the United Kingdom is going to do this for you. What about Australia? No sir, you failed on every count. None of these countries are going to offer you the potential to earn big. If you're looking for a country that's going to give you the potential to earn huge amounts in wages by virtue of you working for a company, then look no further than New Zealand. New Zealand is a country that has one of the highest nominal per capita income for workers in the whole world. And I think I made a video about this as well. It's going to pop up somewhere there. Fuse, you're making a lot of videos. Yes, sir, I am. So New Zealand is a country that you could get a company and be guaranteed to make a killing by virtue of the amount of money you're going to be earning in wages, salaries paid to you by that company. So if this is what you're looking for, you can decide to go study in New Zealand and apply towards getting a work visa to work in New Zealand after your studies. Now, there are huge benefits of going to New Zealand to work or to study. With your New Zealand visa, you can decide to relocate to Australia. There's a visa category called New Zealand visa category. It's funny that a different country has a different category of visa that is named after a different country, but Australia does this. Australia has a visa category known as the New Zealand visa. With this visa, you can get work in Australia to work in perpetuity. It means you can work forever. However, you were not eligible for some benefits that people who have permanent residency in Australia get. And you don't have the right to join the armed forces, you don't have right to join to get healthcare cover, you don't have right to attend public schools, but you can always apply for permanent residency if you get into Australia with a New Zealand visa. Okay, so I hope this video has been able to shed more light on different countries and the benefits or the disadvantages of studying in those countries. And let me know what you think. Do you think the UK, do you think Canada, do you think America, Australia, or New Zealand is a viable option for you? Would you like to go study in any of these destinations? And what do you plan to do in going abroad to study? Why don't you leave it down in the comment section so that I could actually make more custom made videos for you guys, making you make the best decision in the best country to go study. Okay? If this video was helpful to you, whoever you are out there, why don't you do me, Fuse, your brother, your boy, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever you want to call me, do me a favor, go down, smash the subscribe button, okay? Please, keep us in business. Come on now, show me some love. Smash the subscribe button, click the bell icon, which is the notification bell that keeps you notified when we drop more videos such as this in the future. And if this video was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form, come on now, give us a like. It's free of charge to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and give us a like, okay? Giving us a like particularly helps us a lot with the YouTube algorithm. It tells Mr. YouTube that you found this video valuable or interesting, and you're gonna find more people just like you all around the world to show these videos to. If you have friends or family members who are thinking about traveling abroad to study, okay, or thinking of the best country to travel abroad to study, why don't you think about sharing this video with them so they stay guided on their decision-making process and picking the right country that is customized for their needs, okay? And if you're interested in knowing how to change your visa status from visitor's visa to any visa category at all in Canada, a video is going to pop up here. And if you're interested in knowing why New Zealand is the best place to work, another video is going to pop up here. So why don't you click away to get the information that you need to make the right decision. And don't forget, I always say this all the time, happiness is your property. You owe it to yourself to be happy. It's not the place of your mom, your dad, your family members, or your friends to make you happy. It's your place to make yourself happy. So why don't you say yes and choose to be happy today. And until the next one, I remain your boy Fuse. I'll catch you on the next cut. Bye bye for now.